The team is starting to come together. After last episode, when we got Patrice Brisebois, Claude Giroux, as well as the fantasy Teuvo Teravainen, we didn't stop this train. Let's catch you up on the Not a Dollars. It's early. I'll be honest, last week for content was one of the best weeks that we've had in years for Hut. We started off the week by getting the free Claude Giroux, follow that up with an absolute banger event, including this weapon, Alex Ovechkin.
Mother of God.
That has a custom build, mind you. This Alex Ovechkin card is a representation of his early on career, which is why he's got a big boost to his skating, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. His defensive awareness is in the but his body checking and hand stats, as well as his shot, are all very good. Throw in the fact he's got gold unstoppable force. This has been one of my favorite cards so far throughout the year. I also didn't mess around. This event gives you 5 power-up collectibles for free. It will cost you 6 to get one of the gallery of great master set players all the way to the end. I went ahead and just used all 6 that I had immediately because this card isn't going anywhere in my lineup for a while. We also got our free gallery of greats random player that had a 40% chance of netting you Mario Lemieux or Wayne Gretzky. Of course, we got throat punched. But honestly, Nick Lidstrom is probably like the third option for me. And he replaces the power-up icon that I had, so I don't have to worry about when I cash him in. On top of that, we got our third team builder done. I was able to complete Brian Leetch to go with Patrice Brisebois. And while I haven't felt that he is super elite just yet, I definitely noticed the fact that how fast he is, and I just haven't found the right ability combination for him. Now, when it comes to objectives, you want to be using as many gallery of great cards that you can in your lineup.
Come on, man, time is money.
If you have a bunch of spare power-up collectibles, I would totally recommend using Sergei Gonchar by paying the 10,000 coins to get his tier 2, and then renting out tier 3 and tier 4 by putting a power-up collectible in each. As you know, when you refund them, you'll get them all back. So I have this Sergei Gonchar up to 85, and he's been fine. Again, he's on my third pair right now. If you don't have Brian Leetch and you have no interest in making him, this is a fantastic alternative. We still have the GOAT in net, and then to get more games complete, a nice little hack is to put a backup goalie in. That way he accumulates games, and he isn't even in your lineup. Now, with the old mechanic from the NHL 23 Millennium event, where you have to collect all of the Master Set players at 82 overall, I will 100% be doing this because you will get a more jacked up ultimate power-up player on November 9th. We don't know who that is. My honest guess so far, Jaromir Jagr. I really have no idea. But enough talking. Let's get into the gameplay. Here we are, back again for another thrilling weekend of Hut Champs. Now, last week, I went and did an experiment. I played all of my Rivals games before I played Hut Champs. A, to see how long and excruciating that was. And B, if you were to basically guarantee yourself Ultimate. Well, last week I guaranteed myself Ultimate in Division 2 Rivals, but it was burst, and I feel like it went by faster. This week, if you're able to finish your Rivals games before Champs, I mean, congrats.
Hey, I got it. Why don't you get a job, man?
I play this game for a living, and I do not understand how. It is 8 a.m. on Saturday, and I finally finished my 50 Rivals games. And here we are. I love punishment. Dad Champ hours are just hitting me hard. It is 7:45 on Saturday morning, and I am tired. We did get a game early, though. Will the brain operate? Ozdank. The Not a Dollar Season 3 of Hut Champs is underway. Ovechkin making his debut in Champs. Again, so many jersey fouls in the community. Matching logos, matching jersey, fellas. It's not hard. Make and miss. Oh, Leetch, come on now. Nice. Let's go! Fantasy Teravainen. Excellent. You cost me 600,000 of my hard-earned coins. Don't fail me now. I'm just firing stuff because I'm an idiot. Oh no, not like this, Markstrom. Not like this, buddy.
What the hell is even that?
Color me concerned. It's a penalty, brother.
You can't do that!
Man, I still feel so delayed. Oh my. What's going on, McDavid? Need you to get up, brother. Floppy start, I feel. Beat him. Oh my.
Time to go home there, ball.
I don't like this game. I don't like the feel of it. It's got a stink to it. I don't like it at all.
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up.
Dude, what am I witnessing? He's literally just flicking up. I haven't seen one of these guys in a while. Leech. Rebound? Oh, he got it. Pull up shot. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's not get annoyed.
Serenity now! Serenity now!
Stick left. I'm doing the counter. Gotta say, don't love that. He had a breakaway and he just gave it up. I can't lose this game, man. I simply cannot. Get going, Leech. Come on now. Let's go! All right, newcomer Brian Leech, pots one. Okay. Let's go. Okay, here we go. All right, yeah, he's just chasing me. I just have to be really patient. He'll come right at me, and we can just bounce right off of him. Okay. I don't know how else to intercept that any better. Jesus. Nice stick.
You're an announcer with a long stick from time to time.
Leech is already fitting in nicely. Rebound, let's go! All right, not how he normally gets them, but we'll take it. Okay. Obi crashing the net. Big save. All right, Markstrom's back. Okay, it's not over yet. Not over yet. I hate my offense this game. Absolutely hate it. Big save. Force him to the forehand. Backhand is what you don't want to give up. Backdoor. Let's go. There it is. Okay. Okay. Nice. There it is. An Obi goal. Okay. Okay, the kid. All right, we're 1-0. 1-0. 3-point night from Tara Vinen. Ovechkin with 2 goals. Leech, goal and an assist. Giroux. This was by far the worst start to my Hut Champs run that I had in the 3 weeks that we've had Champs. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I try to finish all my Rivals games before I played any of my Hut Champs games. For anyone wondering why I do that right now.
And you are one pathetic loser.
1, I'm psychotic, and 2, Hut Champs games will only count for half of your Rivals points each game. Meaning that if you play 20 Hut Champs games, let's say you go 20-0 and you score 5 goals in all of those games, you're not getting 950 Rivals points, you're getting 475, which is essentially the same you could get for a loss when you play a normal Rivals game. So when you think about it, if you're gonna play 50 Rivals games, including your Champs, you're essentially just stacking on 20 losses, which is why you can't get to Ultimate in whatever division you're in for the most part. It's because a lot of people just do this. Terrible format. I pray that they change it. I've been saying this for 3 years now. That being said, I just took some brutal tough luck losses this week in Champs. I didn't start until Saturday morning. Historically, it's a lot more difficult on the weekend, capped off by whatever the this is. But we persevered. All right, death taxes and 12 to 14 wins in Hut Champs. You know, that's just how it goes. The road here was far worse than all the prior weeks.
Asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn nerds.
Because at least in the prior 2 weeks, I had gotten out to like 9-0 or 11-1, and then absolutely just thrown apart my run at the end. But at least for those like first 10 games, you know, feeling pretty good about ourselves. This one was just an absolute disaster from the start. We just got, the first like 10 games, I think I was 6-4, like just not enjoyable at all. Had some losses I had no business losing, but isn't that all losses when you're playing NHL? Regardless, we're down to 1 game remaining, 12-7. Now, the difference between 12 wins and 13 wins is pretty big. That's like essentially another 25,000 coins because we get a Hut Champs collectible, which we can use for either a power-up or more packs. Right now, we're guaranteed at least 8 Champs collectibles, so if we go by what we did for the prior 2 weeks during the fantasy event and go with the mega packs that cost 2, I can get 4 of them with 9. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to get another one of those, but what I could do is save up next week's Tier 3 reward in Division 2, which gives you another Champs collectible, and I would end up with 10. So this is a pretty big win, because if I don't get that, then, we're going to have to figure out what to do. Let's talk about the lineup a little bit. We have the Gallery of Greats Ovechkin, and he's been fantastic. I've loved using this card with Unstoppable Force. You can't knock him off once you are cycling in the zone. He has been great, one of the best Master Set players that we've gotten all year, and one of the best that we've ever gotten for this time of year, in my opinion, in comparison to the rest of the card base. So absolutely love that. I switched up Kuznetsov and Teravainen. Not that Teravainen's been bad. I just wasn't, because I have Hillary Knight as my other winger, having 2 smaller players, I just wasn't really having success with that line at all. Kuznetsov's been so good, and again, I've got Wheels and Unstoppable Force on him, and he's been one of my best cards. On the back end, we've got Brisebois and Leach. I haven't really found a ton of offense with them. I've got Seeing Eye on Brisebois, and I just haven't really found my use for it just yet because everyone plays so aggressive because obviously you don't want to get the full pressure meter activated. Brian Leach had a little bit of a slow start, but I'm really liking this card. The only thing is that obviously body checking is a bit of an issue, but now I've started to kind of stop that nonsense and really just focus on using Stick 'em Up. Here we go. 13 wins. We got 14 in week 1. We got 12 in week 2. Let's lay it smack dab in the middle for week 3. Jets are awesome 1 with the New Jersey Devils logo. I'm assuming he means the New York Jets. And matching logos and jerseys. Love that. All right, here we go. Good luck, have fun. Try to get him to bait with McDavid. Good start. Oh, bury those, man. We are going to backhand straight back. And he's nervous or whatever. Tip. Rebound. Disagree. Good D. Send it up. Go, 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 go. Let's go. All right, Lidstrom. Lidstrom from Makar. The D pair says, nah, we got this. Is D? Oh, here we go. I'm not going to send it over because that never goes in. Neither does that. Literally 2 on O's never go in when you send it across. It's nuts. The second you put another CPU or another player there, it'll automatically go in. What I say about 2 on O's, chat. What I say about 2 on O's. Literally, the goaltender will always make the save. Oh, he's overcommitting. Hey, let's go, Turbo. Can't do that. You cannot do that in Champs. More than any other year, the throwing the puck out, it's so slow. And because a lot of the times, like, you're under pressure or whatever and your players are tired, there's no getting the puck back. I would say my success rate on actually playing the puck and getting it to my player is like 80%. And when you consider that, you know, before NHL 23, it was 99 because there was almost like a little delay so that your opponent couldn't pick it up. There's just no point. Just take the face off in every situation. Around, little cycle. Oh, right up front. Yep. Great play. That's how you use behind the net. And that might be a very quick game 13 win. All right, we lock up 13 wins. Stoked about that, considering the start that I had. Again, I was like 6-4 to start. So we went 7-3 to end it, which I guess technically isn't that much better. But hey, nonetheless, we were able to get it done. And now for the rest of the week before the Rivals reset, I've done all my Rivals games. Champs is done. So what I will be doing is focusing on these Gallery of Greats objectives by just going into squad battles. and finishing a lot of these up as I try to get, the goal would be Elite 1, but I simply don't know if I can play that much NHL after grinding out so much Rivals and Champs over the last 5 days, so I might not, but that's probably the next spot for me. And then for the team, you enter like these, like, you go through these like time periods where you really don't know what to do. So I have a pretty good team now, again, completely free to play. Well, no money spent, time is money. But that being said, I have a really good team, and there's really not a lot of cards that I think I should chase after. Like, the real option here, I used all of my power-up collectibles to get Alex Ovechkin up, so I have to do those objectives to basically recoup the power-up collectibles that I had. I really don't think there's much point in doing Gonchar because I already have Leech and they're very similar. And not to mention, he's going to be he's going to be paired with Cale Makar, and I just don't think they pair well together because they're so slender. I might still get the Hut Champs Adam Foote, but we'll have to wait and see on that. That's probably the play. I don't know. I need just one more defenseman, I think. In terms of forwards, I really like my team. I'm just working towards team builders and icons. I get a lot of questions about that on who should you choose. Should you go after icons or should you be chasing after team builders? In my personal opinion, I think that you shouldn't do one or the other. You should just kind of do both. And what I mean by that is if you go to, go into your rewards, and if you get any cards that are gold player cards that are non-NHLers, throw those in to your sets. So like right here, here's all my gold non-NHL players. They all go into here, and then my NHL players that are 82 and below, those go into team builders, and I've slowly worked towards getting both of them. So especially with the new Mario and Gretzky, a lot of people got them, so there's even less of a rush to go out and get Mario and Gretzky, but the goal is still to work towards them. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.